10 6-ounce Black Angus Sirloin steaks. Yum, right? They're $99.95. $24.99 gets it home for you on 4 easy pays. And I have to tell you, this is one of my favorite steaks, Lauren, because I find the flavor of a sirloin is really deep, just really deep in flavor. And we only have 600 of these remaining. So if you're watching at home, which I hope you are, and if you haven't realized that Christmas is right around the corner, you may want to listen to what this girl has to say.
Carol, I'm so glad you said that. What I love about the Black Angus Sirloin steak, we call this the everything steak. And the reason we call this the everything steak is because our Rastelli's Black Angus Sirloin, it is so lean, it's super juicy, and it really is so versatile. It works well for so many things, whether it's a center of the plate star for your meal, or you're topping it on a salad or tacos, or guess what? It's cold outside. This is perfect for chili and stews and soups. It really is so versatile. It's the reason why we call it the everything steak. But one of the things I want to talk about is what makes the Black Angus Sirloin so special, and that is where our product comes from. So I'm going to bring you over here to the butcher block so you can see. So we take our Black Angus sirloin, we cut it down into steaks for you, and they're going to come to your house like this. They're all individually vacuum sealed for freshness.
Now, I have to say, I joined the Rastelli family. You've been in the family since you were born. I joined 2.5 years ago, and I have to say that this steak is so delicious and so flavorful. And for me, what's impactful is that it's relationships with the farmers and the Black Angus and the aging process of the 45 days that just gives it so much depth of flavor. And this steak, to your point of the everything steak, mom and dad, baked potato, broccoli, dinner is served. I mean, and you do it in a skillet, you're ready. My parents like their steak medium rare. So.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I want to go back and talk a little bit about what makes a Black Angus cattle so special. And that is, it starts with the breed, right? And we've been working with these small family farmers for 45 years. They're in the Midwest. You can see the beautiful Black Angus cattle. They're free grazing. They're eating grass and drinking clean water. And this is what sets this steak apart. It's the trust that we have put in these farmers that we've been working with for the last 45 years to deliver such an exceptional quality product. So when people come to our butcher shop and they watch with us on QVC, they can trust the quality. They know that they're getting a superior 45-day aged product. And this is a super versatile steak. It truly is everything.
There are fewer than 600 remaining. What I'd like to see is...
Do you want to see how I'm going to help sell it?
That's what I was
reading. I'm reading your mind.
I love the idea of just doing a simple salad with this. So, if you're not firing up the grill at home, go ahead, pan saute, medium rare. You're about 3 minutes on each side. You're going to thaw these out, leave them in the refrigerator overnight and thaw them, or you can do the quick defrost if you like.
That's my favorite method, Carol, because I'm so last minute, especially with the holidays right around the corner.
Okay.
Throw it in a bowl of cold water.
Thank you.
Bring it to room temperature.
Yes, and that really is going to take about 10 minutes, and then you're ready to go. But these are so delicious. And may I speak to the seasoning?
The seasoning,
so
yes. Here, I'm going to place this on the salad.
Thank you.
Look how beautiful this is. So these are a great size. Even if you want to take one and maybe you don't eat it all, or you want to cook an extra one, this is an awesome idea for lunch.
This is a black and blue. Like, you put blue cheese over this. This is go ahead, and that is your salad. Okay, so when you're talking about like 10 sirloin steak, dinner for 10 of your 10 family members.
Exactly, dinner for 10.
What you want, right?
Or you could have 5 dinner parties for you and your husband, or have girls' night. Since this is so versatile, imagine this: Taco Tuesday, right? You could take one of these sirloin steaks and make tacos for 4 people out of that. And I'm gonna put some
Here, I'll cut for you.
You cut that for me. I'm gonna
cutter.
plate up a taco for us right here.
Okay.
We've just taken this and we've sliced them down and we've sauteed them in our grill here with some peppers and some onions. But it is such a versatile steak, and not only is it versatile, it really is so economically priced. So it is something that you can feel good about eating, and it's also like not gonna hurt your wallet when you're doing it.
You know what? And you just mentioned, I mean, you know, I've been to the grocery store and I've seen, you know, 2 steaks for $25. When I know your source, when you think about farm to table and you think about that, you know, your uncle and your dad cultivated these relationships for the last 45 years, and that it's Black Angus, and that you know and trust America's Butcher, as Rastelli's called, it is just divine. There you go, taco.
I'm going to top with some
dressing
over here. And that relationship that we've established with our farmers really makes all of the difference. You know, if you ever gone to a grocery store before and you bought a steak and you brought it home and you're like, oh, that was awful, like I must be a really bad cook. I'm telling you, it is not the preparation method. It is the quality product that you're buying. When you start with the best quality product, like our Rastelli's Black Angus Sirloins, you're going to have an incredible eating experience every time. It doesn't matter if you cook it in a pan, on a grill, you can even throw it in your air fryer or top it with some eggs for steak and eggs in the morning. You're going to have an incredible eating experience every time with these Black Angus Sirloin steaks.
So I see that we have some bow tie pasta. Is this for over?
Yeah,
here
so
for the
the bow tie pasta, here's a fun idea. So it's super chilly out here in New Jersey.
Yes.
And I know it's getting cooler throughout the country.
It is.
So what we've done is we've taken our Black Angus Sirloin steaks and we've made, I'm going to like hold this to the camera because we made this beautiful chili out of them.
I'll help you.
And help me, Carol. Let's top this chili. I got it for you.
A little hot.
Let's
here we go.
Top it on top of pasta. Oh my gosh, this looks
super
delicious. Decadent and delicious. I want to eat this when we're done.
You know, it's funny. I made enchiladas for Mom and Dad tonight, and a lot of times we'll have the ribeye steaks, and I'll take the leftovers and use those for the enchiladas. But a sirloin steak, to your point, cooks down really well as far as in a stew.
Yep, and I'm glad you said
delicious.
Stew, Carol.
Okay.
Right on cue. So let's grab the spoon. So we've taken just 2 of our sirloin steaks and made this incredible stew.
You stand there.
I'm going to stand here and hold this.
And then I'm going to take this and go and sit down.
Okay, take it down.
This is delicious.
Carol, this is dinner for 2 for me and you right here.
Yeah, right? Oh my gosh, perfect. Let me put this right down here.
But I love the fact that, so since you're getting 10 of these, you really have the creative freedom to use it how you best see fit in your weekly meal planning, even in your morning breakfast that you're doing. I personally love this with steak and eggs. January is right around the corner. This is a steak I always go to for when I'm like trying to be good and like be back on my diet because it is so lean and it is super flavorful. So you'll see that it can be eaten from end to end. There's no fat on it, and it's just a choice that I like to go for.
So it can be steak and potatoes. It can be a stew like you've seen us do. It can be chili. It can be the salad topper. But I really think that the size of the steak, I could share that with somebody.
Oh, you could look at the portion.
Yes,
this is a huge
I could
portion.
totally
Look
share
at this.
That. Yeah.
This right here, I could definitely share with you. And I'm going to cut it. And what I want to do, I'm going to cut this.
And it's medium rare. That's how I love it.
It is. I'm going to hold it up. And like, Carol, you can, I'm going to grab it with my finger. You can see there is no fat on this sirloin. This can be eaten from end to end. It is lean. It is juicy. It is tender, and it is flavorful. And like, it's screaming to be eaten.
And the thing is, that cut of meat, the whole thing with that cut of meat is it doesn't need fat. There's certain cuts of meat that do need the fat for the flavor. You hear us talking about the marbleization. A top sirloin steak is the most flavorful steak, and when it's been aged correctly, as this has for 45 days, and it's Black Angus, and you know your source, it eats like butter.
It really does. You want to take a bite of it, actually?
Yeah, please.
We're talking about how flavorful and how much it tastes like butter. Here you go.
Oh, okay, so I'm going to take my...
You take a bite, and why don't you take a bite, and I will go over the offer for everyone one more time. So that is item number M87253. That is our Rastelli's 10 6-ounce Black Angus Sirloin steaks. It is available to you today for 4 easy payments of $24.99. And it is incredible. It will ship with free shipping and handling. There is only 550 of these sirloin steaks remain. So if it's something that you're thinking about, you definitely want to jump on right now before they are gone, because this is an item you want to have stocked up in your freezer. All right, we're heading right into the salmon. So coming up next is our Egg Harbor Faroe Island salmon. This is item number M87911.